For over half a century, J. Nolan Community Services has been at the forefront of innovation, constantly evolving to better serve neurodiverse individuals with autism and other intellectual and developmental disabilities. Our journey began in 1975, when the parents from the Autism Society of Los Angeles came together to create an alternative to institutionalization.
At that time, people did not walk around talking about autism. Now you hear it all the time on television and in shows and movies and so on, but that was a long time ago. Sometime in 1975, the city of Los Angeles decided to make programs at their parks for children on Saturdays, and one of the members of the board, he took his children to the park, and they didn't take them because they had a disability. He was, shall I say, upset about it. Came back to a board meeting and he hit the table and he said, "Darn it, we should be able to do it."
The parents of the Los Angeles Autism Society came into contact with the actor Lloyd Nolan, and Lloyd was the first Hollywood personality to publicly come out and say, "I have a son with autism." And from that point forward, they began to work together. Lloyd was the face of the new name, J. Nolan Community Services.
They got permission to start a program. I said, you know, who's going to pay for it? Maybe we can run a telethon. We made enough money to buy a house, start a residential program.
From those humble beginnings, our organization operated social and recreational programs, group homes, and day services.
The group homes were anywhere from 6 people to 3 people in a group home.
It was very, very chaotic. They were what we would consider now re-traumatizing and triggering each other all the time.
Everybody was living with other people with autism, which made no sense at all. You know, autism is kind of a coping disorder, and you're giving things to cope with that they couldn't cope with, you know, I couldn't cope with.
Under the leadership of Jeff Struley, J. Nolan began transitioning from group homes to supported living services in the early 1990s.
There was just this sense of what we're doing is not working. People's lives are not good quality lives, and this is not how we would want to live. So how can we ask people with autism to live this way?
When we changed from group homes to supported living, I thought Jeff was crazy because here was this new director that came on, and I thought, how is that going to help? That's not going to help. This isn't going to be good.
We had to fight to get that service option to be done individually. We fought a lot because what we were trying to do had massive implications for the system, you know, because it's like, how are we going to support people individually? We don't even know how to support them in a group.
And then it happened, and we went through all the ups and downs, and it was the best thing we could have done. It was so amazing.
By 1995, all of our group homes were closed, and individuals were supported living in their own homes in community. This bold move significantly improved the quality of life for those we serve by allowing us to provide support customized to each person's unique needs.
It's profoundly different because you're focusing on an individual and what they need and what they want, and you're not trying to fit them into a group's needs. You get an opportunity, sometimes for the first time, to really get a clear idea of who a person is and what is important to them, because you wouldn't have time before, really.
It wasn't easy, it was tough, it's supported living, but most of those people are still with us. And most of those people were known throughout California for being very challenging. And
so many of those behaviors disappeared when people started having their own home that they can control through the people who cared about them. And so I think it started to shift that this isn't just a new program. This is a new way of thinking about people.
Our mission continued to grow. In 2002, we opened our first office in Northern California in the San Jose area. By 2012, we had opened our Ridgecrest office. Our commitment to innovation saw further expansion with new offices in Salinas in 2023 and Tehachapi and Bakersfield in 2024.
Most of our kiddos are under the age of 18. You work so closely with the families, helping them through the process of understanding their child's disability, understanding what's going to happen in the future, and walking with them alongside
It's not the kind of job that people do because they go, man, I'm going to get rich doing this. You know, they do it because they care about the people. And I think Jay Nolan has been really good in being able to find people that really care, because their turnover rate is so low compared to other organizations that provide the same services. And the only reason that happens is because they feel good about what they're doing.
Today, Jay Nolan Community Services offers a comprehensive range of services, including adaptive skills training, an array of employment services, independent living services, and self-determination programs. Our commitment to high-quality, individualized support extends to individuals who are deaf and hard of hearing, ensuring that everyone receives the personalized care they deserve.
If there's a dream, you need to help, no matter how. You may have to run circles around all different ways till you figure it out.
50 years ago, a bunch of us had an idea. We didn't know if it could possibly happen, and it did, and it's just wonderful.
Happy birthday, Nolan!
Join us in celebrating 50 years of individualized support services, innovation in supporting individuals to live their best life. Go to jnolan.org to learn more and to join our mission.